This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thursdays with Tracy, the after party. I'm Tracy. I'm joined by Marlon and Theus, and hopefully someone else will be coming in here soon. But before I get to tonight's topic, of course, I want to remind the Patreon, you'll see this video in full. If you're not a Patreon, you'll see clips of it on YouTube. The parts that you can see on YouTube as a clip, please share those. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, that means you're not watching the whole thing. And so that means I need you to become a Patreon. We're doing a whole lot of things that I'll be talking about on May 1st. Excited about those. Really, really excited. But remember, you can always subscribe to the page, like the page, support me on Patreon, etc., etc. We're going to get to tonight's main topic. So the choices tonight are Denny's, Crackle Barrel, IHOP, and Waffle House. Which one of the four has the best restaurant food, breakfast food? Remember, this is breakfast food, not lunch food or brunch food, breakfast food only. And we're going back to the original format where we say what we like about each one, what we don't like about each one, and then at the end, we'll tell which one is our favorite or which one we think has the best food. Biz, I'll start with you.
I'm gonna go pretty quick. Let's see, Cracker Barrel sounds a little too racist for me. And whenever you go there, that front porch is freaky, and that store inside is even freakier. So it already ain't my spot. And breakfast food there, man. So what I like about them though, I guess because they don't make me go in there. And let's see, you said Waffle House.
Yes.
I can honestly say I've never had breakfast food at Waffle House, unless you count their hash browns, which I have not at breakfast. So I don't know what to say about Waffle House. I guess what I like about Waffle House is the stuff they serve that's not breakfast. And Denny's, what I like about Denny's is they've managed to stay in business all these years. And what I don't like about Denny's, another thing I like about Denny's, if you're trying to lose some weight, it's going to upset your stomach. So you could probably lose a little bit of weight the next day. So there's that. But what I don't like about Denny's is it's probably going to make me lose weight the next day. And I don't really want to do that, not that way. So, don't nobody want to be putting Vaseline on their tuchus, because it's burning from going to the bathroom too much. So that's Denny's. And IHOP. See, what I like about IHOP is they have this thing called the country omelet, and that's my joint. You got hash browns, ham, onions, and a huge egg omelet, and then they give you the 3 little sorry pancakes. But it's okay though, because they usually have strawberry syrup, but the pandemic has gotten in the way and they don't do your syrup like they're supposed to. They, that's a little funky. IHOP, a little funky. Y'all need to fix that. So that's a good thing about IHOP. What I don't like, another thing I like about IHOP is they just like Waffle House, but I just didn't say about Waffle House, the same thing about IHOP. They do a great job of getting returning formerly incarcerated persons an opportunity to earn a respectable wage and be promoted into management and even go into corporate. So I really respect the mess out of both of them for that.
And gotta say hello to Anna because she just joined us.
Hey, Anna.
Hello, Anna.
So a brief kind of explanation of this is you can figure we're talking about the best place for breakfast. The choices are IHOP, Denny's, Waffle House, or Crackle Barrel. You
And
say
am I
what?
supposed to tell you which one I like the most?
Yeah, I know, but Anna was here, so I gotta kind of catch her up. You'll say it here in a second. You say what you like about it, what you don't, and then at the end you say, okay, this is the best place, and Theus is gonna tell us which one of the four he thinks is the best place.
But since there's only one out of the 4 places I'll eat breakfast at, which is IHOP, I'm gonna go with IHOP.
Okay, that makes Marlon next.
So let me see. So Cracker Barrel, let me see. One thing that I like about Cracker Barrel is they really cater to the elderly. They have nice rocking chairs. They when it's cold, that fireplace they have is really nice to stand in front of. Um, um, yeah, that's it. Um, what I don't like about Cracker Barrel. So uh, Denny's. What I like about Denny's is I really appreciate that their racism and bigotry has fallen significantly over the decades. It's a lot better. I really appreciate that. You actually let Black people walk through the front door, so I really appreciate that too. Um, what I don't like about Denny's, again, is Denny's. Um, what was that? IHOP. What I like about IHOP, I haven't been to IHOP in a very long time. So what I did like about IHOP is there was really great to be able to see all the strippers late at night after the club closed. Um, so you get to see them without actually having to pay. That was nice for IHOP. Um, what I don't like about IHOP is there is nothing better than having hot wet pancakes and then putting cold syrup on it. That doesn't make any sense to me. Um, and what was the
Waffle
last?
House.
Waffle House. Um, what I like about Waffle House is their breakfast. So that's all. That's also my choice. I do like their breakfast. It's one of my favorite ones. Um, what I don't like about Waffle House is I'm sick of dodging bullets. So you have to be very patient going to or from the car to go get your food. Um, and yeah, that's it.
You know what, Anna? I'm sorry you had to be a privilege to that dissertation because my assumption is that Marlon does not like Denny's, does not like Crackle Barrel, and could care less for IHOP. That's what I'm assuming. But I'm sorry that you had to witness what I go through every single week. So now, Anna, I'm going to turn it over to you because I always go last.
Oh dear. Okay.
Now, I don't think they have a Waffle House where you're at.
Yeah, I was gonna say, full confession, never been to a Waffle House, never been to a Cracker Barrel. I also haven't been to an IHOP in a really long time, as well as okay, when I went to Denny's, I would usually order water and lemon. I wouldn't trust any of their food. And IHOP, I used to like the eggs Benedict. um but it's been such a long time for me to be able to go out and enjoy a meal at a restaurant. That's hard for me. I don't have teeth.
Ah,
When I was when I was 22 or 3, I was throwing up so much that my dentist said, like, okay, we can either continue on this really painful path for you, and every time I was brushing my teeth, I would have little cracks come out, and it was ow. So he was like, or we could actually surgically take it out and try to fit you for dentures. But then they made the dentures really wonky, too big, and I couldn't fit them in. And Medicaid took dental away just when I was becoming qualified to get a new pair made. So being able to go to a restaurant, that's a very hard thing for me.
Okay, well, I did not mean to make that hard for you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sorry to be like the downer of the floor.
No, you're not the downer. I just didn't realize all of that. I'm like, well, wow. Wait a minute, Theus is saying something.
He's out again.
He is out again. So here I come with my choices. So let me say this up front. I normally eat at all four of these restaurants. That's why I'm so big.
So
I'm not this big for no reason. I eat out at breakfast a lot. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. It's the one where I say, okay, I'm gonna pack it in. So I'm gonna go from my least favorite to my favorite. So my least favorite has got to be Denny's. What I like about Denny's is they do have affordable menus. It's like not outrageously priced. So you can always, like, they don't have anything above $20. Like everything is $20 and below. So I like that. What I don't like about Denny's is their pancakes, their sausage, their hash browns, their fruit cups. I basically don't like anything about Denny's. They have the worst breakfast. If I was just having orange juice and like just nothing else, I probably still wouldn't go to Denny's. It's just like the most disgusting food. Yes, Theus, we can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Oh,
I'm sorry. My screen wasn't lighting up. I apologize.
That's okay. And so Denny's, my least favorite. So my next least favorite is IHOP. What I like about IHOP is their crepes. Those are so good. They're thin and they're not like a thick sandwich. Like I'm just putting all this food in my mouth. I really like that. They're a little pricey, what I don't like. Also, what I don't like about IHOP, Marlon, you beat me to it. The nightclub dancers and the strippers. That's for some reason, IHOP seems to be like the place that they go. How they mix in, I don't know how that happens, but they're there. So you can't.
It's one of the only places that's open all night.
True. Yep. Yeah, because they congregate there.
And the dancers go there because the gangsters are going to Waffle House.
Yeah. So, and what I don't like about IHOP is this is a personal fetish of mine. If your name is International House of Pancakes, why do you have to serve burgers? Really? You got a whole big old side menu of hamburgers, and now you want us to call you International House of Burgers. No, that's not how it works. We have McDonald's, we have Wendy's, we have parties. Why are we doing this? Like, stick to what you know. You know breakfast, kind of, sort of. Stick to that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Dairy Queen?
I don't go to Dairy Queen.
I was just curious.
I
thought we were going to have something we agree on, because I don't believe Dairy Queen should be serving food. I think they should.
So there are ice cream places.
Right, but they sell burgers and hot dogs.
I don't know why, but no, if I'm going to Dairy Queen, I'm going to get ice cream. Why am I doing?
So
I'm not going for anything else.
Burger King shouldn't sell nothing but burgers?
Yes, they have Burger King in their name.
Oh, sad story about Burger King. One day I was going to lunch. I live over here at this place called Pleasant Hill. any restaurant that's good anywhere else is terrible on Pleasant Hill. And I went to Burger King and they told me, I'm sorry, sir, we're out of burgers, but we can sell you chicken.
Say what?
There's a Chick-fil-A across the street.
They do
I'm
that.
going-
They
I'm going across
do
the
that
street.
at they do that at Bojangles. Bojangles is really big in the South, and
I've never
My
eaten
mom-
Bojangles because of the name of it.
Yeah, I can't get the name. Oh, Master, help me. No, I can't. No, that's out.
Same reason I don't do Cracker Barrels. Same reason I don't do Bojangles.
I can't. But the
Mhm.
IHOP thing really annoys me because I'm like, where is this thing about who at IHOP decide, you know what we should do? Sell burgers. That's what people like.
I
Tell
don't
nobody
know, but
do
that person probably got fired because they didn't last very long.
No, I'm like, who thought about that? Okay, so my second favorite place, this was almost the top because I like these two so much. It was hard for me to decide which one I like. The reason I like Crackle Barrel, okay, not the rocking chair, but the store in Crackle Barrel is, they have like these odd candies and like odd things that you cannot find anyplace else. I'm like, ooh,
Who? Where? What? You are honestly
clothes.
the first
I know,
the first of your kind.
I know.
You tell me they like the store.
I like the store because you can find like unique popcorns, unique candies. You can find stuff that you cannot find any
Oh,
place.
Tracy.
I also love the hash brown casserole. And because I don't eat eggs because eggs are disgusting, they let me substitute and not do an upcharge. So I'm all about that.
Well,
And
the
that
hash browns are pretty good. I just don't know why they call it a casserole.
because they add cheese to it.
Oh,
you know, there's nothing better in this world out there. A nice, delicious meal at Cracker Barrel is a bag of popcorn.
But you buy the popcorn for later. You don't eat it right there at the restaurant.
I said, what are we doing? Please
You
stop.
see the popcorn in the store, like, oh, jalapeno popcorn. I've never seen that before, so I'm gonna buy it.
that whole
You know why you
store-
don't see it? Because it shouldn't be there.
that whole store, if you want to call it that, which is really just an indoor flea market,
I like the store.
screams forced labor. Like the whole thing.
I like the store. I buy the unique candies. I like everything about it. The fireplace I like, the menu I like, the granny sampler I love. Love the granny sampler. And on Thanksgiving, when I get that breakfast on Thanksgiving morning, I just roll, oh, nothing better than Crackle Barrel, except my number one choice, Waffle House. I don't know how many billion times I've been to Waffle House. I mean, I've been to Waffle House so many times. It's like they already know me when I come in the door because I go to the same one. I order the same thing. 2 sausage patties, a waffle, and some coffee. Same thing. I never deviate that. Sometimes I'll add hash browns.
Tracy skipped the bacon?
In this case, I did because their bacon is not thick enough for me. I like thick bacon. I don't like that thin bacon.
Oh, you
Their
like
bacon-
fatback.
Yes, I don't. Their bacon
That's
is.
that deadly bacon.
Well, if you don't eat bacon, you might as well just go, gun ho for it.
The deadly bacon?
See, I get a piece of,
Edible?
I like to eat a piece of bacon, not a slab of bacon. You know what I'm saying?
Not a slab of bacon, but I don't like their bacon is too thin for me. I mean, I'm like, don't like
You
it.
want that real thin bacon that's crispy after 30 seconds on the grill.
Just basic bacon. I don't want the big fat back bacon.
What's the point of eating bacon if it's not thick?
I'm not trying to chew on shoe leather. Just give
It
me
don't taste like shoe leather.
What do you
bacon.
eat, dude? Really, what
Basic-
do you eat?
basic
You're not eating real
bacon.
food.
That's
basic
not
It's
bacon.
not
even.
real food that you eat.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Go in
know
the
where
bacon-
you go for this food that you eat, but it's not
go-
realistic.
You go in the bacon section and you pick up a package of bacon.
No,
Not fat
their
back.
bacon at Waffle House is too thin for me. I like my bacon thick. I also like that you can
You go
put
to these
things.
places where they kill the pig in the back and just put whatever out there. I don't know where you go to eat.
I get my bacon where they serve just bacon. You are describing bacon where they just killed the pig and they just got done screaming in the back.
That's what we
Where's
want.
a whole side of pig, just boom. I don't want that.
Pig with pig. I don't see what the problem with this is. I literally see no problem with this. So I also like about
bacon. You eat waffles that cut the roof of your mouth. You
he
really
doesn't eat waffles that cut the roof of his
mouth. I don't know what you eating at.
I like pancakes. I like pancakes. I like
No,
omelets.
hilarious.
I don't even really care about bacon, but I like pancakes. I like omelets, and I like orange juice.
And I still haven't finished what I liked about bacon. I mean, about Waffle House yet, because I'm still on my number 3 point about why.
About your food, you like the food.
Yeah, and I also like that you can get the hash browns and you can add stuff to them. Like you can add sausage and onions and peppers and you can put it all in there. That's so good. And put some cheese on top. Yes. Here's what I don't like about Waffle House. Will they please clean their store? Because sometimes that floor just be a little too dirty for me, but it's Waffle House. And and they need a little bit more space because it's like they're like literally 12 by 12, and that's all the space you're gonna get. Those are the only 2 things I dislike about Waffle House. Everything else, A-okay with me.
Tracy, it's really kind of hard to clean that store when you're ducking and dodging bullets. So they're doing the best they can.
I know they trying, but I'm like, I would like y'all to just, take a mop and mop the floor once in a while. Oh, and get some more pews, get some more spaces to sit at, because y'all ain't got no seating in there. I'm like, come on, y'all. You get 10 people in there, that store is crowded. Like 10 people.
I'll give it to you. Sunday is
How
rough.
many people you think supposed to be in the trap house at one time?
At least 40. They got
in the trap house.
Wait a minute.
all
When
it is.
did Waffle House turn into the
You go to
trap
Waffle
house?
House, you can get you some hash browns, some cocaine, some weed, and some orange juice, and some tetanus. Might be able to get a nice watch. Just don't think it's gonna work for too long, but you can get a nice watch,
Or you could go to the Cracker Barrel and get worms.
No, you can go to Cracker Barrel and be told that these are whites only pies.
They don't listen. There
Yeah.
are plenty of black people that go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, don't get me started on the black folks who ignore history and they ignore social situations.
That store is
Get what they
so
want.
non-racist. I'm like, come on.
Have you read anything about them? Now they're like Denny's. They used to have, and it's not like
That's what they used to do, but they not doing it now.
It's like the 90s, okay, where only black people were working in the kitchen. So, okay, I'm just saying.
Straight up.
Tracy.
Wow.
But we want to be
Tracy,
I'll take
your
so
side
we're
on
gonna
this
focus on the food, and the food just ain't that good.
Tracy, I'll take your side on this.
No,
You're
your whole breakdown of Cracker Barrel, what I just
You're
said.
talking about a guy who don't eat grits and
Yeah,
and
but
thank
what do you
you
know?
so
Don't
much-
even eat grits. So they're good in the
And
trash.
thank you so much for stopping him because he don't eat grits and he was about to say something about slavery and I was just done. I didn't even want to know what the rest of that
ain't nobody
story
trying to
was.
hear all that.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
cool.
how
you-
You're right.
You're
You're right. No,
slavery.
you are right. I apologize. Let's not acknowledge any of that. Let's just
We
focus.
didn't say don't acknowledge
No,
slavery.
yes, you did. You said you don't want to hear all that. So I'm with you. You don't want to
We
hear all
can
that.
acknowledge
That's
it,
okay.
but we can just sit there and just go, okay, we can
I just
acknowledge
said-
it and still eat there.
Wait a minute, Marlon, and this is funny because now you just pivoted because you're helping Tracy come at me, which is cool. But you literally outlined a similar position that I did on the
Oh,
same
Danny,
place.
you did, Marlon, say it's
No. I said, thank you, Denny's, for being less racist than you
He
were.
said
in
less
the 80s.
racist.
I didn't.
You're making it sound like
said-
Crackle Barrel is outside with the KKK on there, like no blacks allowed. No blacks
Okay,
allowed.
let's be realistic. There was a time
on where
when
you
there
go.
was
There
that
was
little
a
store-
time, but that
that
time
little
is
store
not
that you
there.
like. That little store that you was liking. There was a time when they was selling Confederate flags in there.
But they don't sell them now.
Yeah, let's forget all that. Because like I said, we don't want to acknowledge any of that stuff. Let's just focus on the food.
But how do you just
We're
keep
gonna just focus on the food. We're just gonna focus on the food and the ugly knickknacks that they sell in the corner that break when you
Those
get
are
home.
not ugly knickknacks. They are cute and nostalgic.
When
and-
stuff go out of date at the gas station, you know, like when you on a road trip, you go to the gas station, you get little trinkets and stuff. When they can't sell that stuff, they send it to Cracker Barrel, and Cracker Barrel put it up on their shelves. That's what happens.
Anna, I'm sorry you had to see this because they turn everything into either turns it into slavery, or Marlon.
I didn't even take it in slavery. I took it into segregation, but y'all want to talk slavery. I just saying. That's all I'm saying.
They're not that way now. I like Cracker Barrel. I plan on going there tomorrow, either there or Waffle House for breakfast. One of the two.
I plan on going there sometime this week because there's an elderly lady that needs a rocking chair, and they have plenty.
Hey, those rocking chairs are comfortable. I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's a piece of wood that
Are
rocks.
there really rocking chairs?
Yeah, there are
Yes, it's the scariest place on earth, but it's cool, you know, because the antebellum South was great for everyone. But yeah, they got white rocking chairs across the front, and the kids love them because you know they get to rock and have fun. And they got oversized checkerboards that are sitting there too. That's pretty cool. So you got that. Cracker Barrel's fine until you go inside.
Cracker Barrel is fine until you eat the food.
Cracker Barrel food is good. I don't know what you talking
As
about.
long as you are okay with just eating hash browns, you will be fine at Cracker
Their
Barrel.
pancakes
if you
are
order
on point.
anything
I don't know
else,
what you're talking about.
Their pancakes aren't terrible, but their syrup is pathetic.
No,
So-
their syrup is hot and warm. That's the way her syrup should be.
I
Yeah,
have
with the
never
water
ate
syrup.
breakfast food that was minus flavor.
There's no flavor on the food. at
Nearly
Cracker Barrel.
That is
had-
so wrong. They have
No
flavor.
flavor.
I've had water that had more flavor than the food at Cracker
They
Barrel.
have flavor in their
I know because
food.
of the few times I've gone, I've had the blueberry pancakes, right? And they come out looking good, but there's no taste to anything on the plate. Nothing. You got to put salt to eat the food. And I don't put salt on my food. So it's like, it really annoys me to put salt on my food. There's
I
no
have
flavor.
never had to put salt on my food. It tastes just fine.
Air flavored food.
I like their chicken sandwich. There's nothing at Cracker Barrel I don't like except for their eggs, because I don't like eggs, period. So I'm never gonna get eggs.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna get
The number one
pancakes
thing
at
that you liked
because
about it was a little knick-knack store. So I already am a little dubious.
I liked it. I still like their knick-knack store. I stand behind that statement. I stand behind that statement. It's not terrible. Now, some of their clothing, I'm like, don't nobody wear that but Grandma Betty. But that's okay, because Grandma Betty need clothes too.
Wow, so you thought they was actually gonna keep up with fashion at a place called Cracker
No,
Barrel?
that's why I said their clothes are ugly. I didn't look. I'll agree with you on the clothes. I'm just glad we're giving Anna the entertainment and she can see the value of coming in here and just forgetting about all her troubles, because for some reason they think that Cracker Barrel is segregationist, which I've never experienced anything but happiness because I'm eating their pecan pancakes with that warm syrup on the top, and then it just glides. Oh, you can't do nothing. Oh,
Cracker Barrel has that separation in the middle, so it's like it's a bunch of tables and chairs on one side, and then there's a wall, and then there's a bunch of tables and chairs on the other side.
this is testing again.
All right. So, okay.
What is
All right.
this doing?
So, you said something about the clothing, and it only made me think about a pillowcase outfit with somebody's child. So I'm already feeling some kind of way here. I'm feeling some kind of way.
Pillowcase dresses for little girls work. I don't know where y'all been at. People do it all the time. Trust me.
Who?
I've seen many of people use a pillowcase and make a dress for their daughter.
Now I'm country, so I'm just saying, I ain't never seen it.
Go ahead and keep
Me
talking to
too.
give Mike Lindell another idea.
I'm not giving Mike Linden. You know what? We're gonna end this. We're gonna end this right here because y'all getting on my nerves. Anna, tell them about your website, please, and where they can find it. You're not laughing at me. I don't appreciate this at all.
I'm laughing at all of this. It's so funny. Borrelia, etc. BORRELIAETC.com.
Thank you, Marlon.
What you're not gonna find me is at Cracker Barrel. I bet you're not gonna find me there, unless I'm tired and then I'll sit on their rocking chair. But if you want to see me online, you can find me every Saturday at Saturday Night Vibes, every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Sunday at Radical Truth to Power, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll never find me at Cracker Barrel.
Yes, you will. You love Cracker Barrel. I'm telling you, y'all look.
I love flavor, which is why you'll never find me at Cracker Barrel.
Where can we find you at?
If you ever find me at Cracker Barrel, I'm either taping a sequel to Get Out, or I am a hostage. I need you to help me. I'm not there by my own choice. Help
Remember,
me.
help.
Blink.
That's the sign for help.
That's the sign. Help. You know, if you see me, oh my goodness, that means come get me. Oh my goodness, come get me.
Oh my God, y'all turn me red.
Where can we find your platform?
Well, it won't be streaming in Cracker Barrel because I've been banned, but ComplexSimpleMan.com. Please check out the site. Definitely check out the information we have about Patreon, because I really need your support to reach our goal. And not going to Cracker Barrel.
Well, I'm going to continue to go to Cracker Barrel and Waffle House. I'm still flipping a coin about which one I'm going to tomorrow, since I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Yay for me. But I want to remind everybody that you can still support this page by going to my Patreon. Remember, the scavenger hunt is September the 3rd. Cash at me for money so I can go to DC, and you can find all of that information at TracyMediaLLC.com. And remember to tune in next week to Thursdays with Tracy. And if you're a Patreon, jump into the after party where, as you can see, the discussion gets heated because certain people are wrong and I'm right, but that's okay. We all have the option to be wrong.
Opinions.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Opinions, neither right nor wrong.
So I thank you all and have a great evening.